See the ticket link for more information. And coming up is Timberwolves Dancers Title Day. Come out to the game and meet with your very own Timberwolves Dancers Rally Title. Be the sixth man and wave your towel to Raptor Minnesota Timberwolves to a win. We want your time of shooting to be enjoyable, intimate, free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Timberwolves along with your issue and seek location to 55555. A member of our Fish Relations team will respond immediately.
Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Coming into tonight, both teams are absolutely on fire, Stan.
Well, Brian, we heard someone say it earlier. It's like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. One thing is for sure, there's a lot of confidence on both sides. This should be fun.
And of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
Well, how can you not be impressed by MP's performance lately after he sort of called himself out, claiming that he needed to elevate his game? For him, it's not just about being an all-star. It's about being the best in the conference at his position. Now, you can see the fire he's playing with. He's flat out destroying his competition. The only question now is, can he keep it going?
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. MP is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Hayes in at the center position, locking down the middle. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. Just consistent from distance all night.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop them? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a showing.
MP shot is good.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Pass to Dillingham. From the corner. Edwards can't hit.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort. You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Fires, top of the key. Dillingham, no good.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Here's Curry. The floater. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Curry's got 5.
Yeah, look at the soft delivery for MP. Floating it up there.
Outside Edwards. From behind the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Pass to Edwards. Pulls it in from the elbow. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Edwards has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Yo,
Curry passes to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. Left side Curry. And stolen by Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Now here's MP. He had 37 points in the win against Houston.
Green.
That three's off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
What?
McDaniels with it. Caruso covers. Outside McDaniels. Edwards finds Randall. Launches a 3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. MP, no good.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
It's Edwards on the wing. Curry with the block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
Oh, another miss by MP.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Mitchell's checked in for McDaniels. MP against Edwards. Here's MP. 5 points in the game. To get back on track. And stolen by Edwards. And the step-back jumper is good. Edwards got 11 points. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
And it's Randall with the jam.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn. Turn up the heat a little more. Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Well, Stan, the NBA Cup has been a roaring success. How do you see it evolve through the years now?
Well, I don't know exactly how it'll evolve, but I thought it was a great move by the NBA to give players something to play for before the end of the season.
Reeves is checked in for Luka Doncic. Edwards against Curry. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And stolen by Edwards. And Mitchell with the slam.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Mitchell. Caruso grabs the board. Lakers trail by 8. Now MP. Pass to Hayes. Outside Reeves. On the wing, Curry. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Lakers, they've really lived up to the hype surrounding them this year, proving they're at the absolute top of their game.
Mitchell, the pass to Edwards. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Edwards got 15 points.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Curry goes in. Pass to Kennard. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Edwards can't hit. Lakers trail by 10. Outside Curry. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first quarter. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. 9 points in the game.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
Mitchell, the pass to Barnes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And here's Curry. 9 points in the game. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Barnes with a screen on Reeves. Pass to Barnes. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
It's Edwards on the wing. There's the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards has got 20.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the... Last game against Houston.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
Plumlee's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for McDaniels. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Holmes. Finney-Smith comes in for Kennard. Caruso, he's checked in for Reeves. And it's Curry in for Milton. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic is out there with MP. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Hayes.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Barnes out there with Edwards. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Porter at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. MP, in the last time out against the Rockets, had a huge night. He added 37 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And it goes down 2 points.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
Timberwolves leading by 23. Here's Edwards. Plays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Caruso kicks to Curry. Drills it from outside.
No hesitation at all there. MP rose up with confidence.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Timberwolves. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season. Coming up short.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Daniels is checked in for Mitchell. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. LA's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And Los Angeles guys shooting just 31% in the game. They get the rebound. Hayes. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Outside Edwards. Randall from outside. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now Dillingham following the three-point attempt by MP. Timberwolves passing it around. It's Edwards on the wing. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Pass to Dillingham. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Reeves the pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Minnesota leading by 23. Here's Dillingham. Hands it from downtown. Dillingham's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Curry. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That 3 off the mark. Now MP. 22 points for him. Fires from the wing. Bank shot, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter.
Their D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Reeves outside. 1 second left. No good that time. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Timberwolves ahead, opening up a huge gap. We've got more in store for you right after this.
We're back again. Welcome. It's that time again to take a peek at how the mid-season power rankings are shaping up.
You know, right now for Minnesota, they're moving up. I don't know if they're a championship contender, but they're showing flashes.
Yeah, here at the halfway point of the season, if they keep improving, who knows what's possible. And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Lakers.
They're getting destroyed.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Ken.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He just loved the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Jackson Hayes, Alex Caruso out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Curry, and it's Doncic in at point. MP, no good. Minnesota shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Drills the three-pointer.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want...
Substitution on the
Hey,
court.
wait.
Harrison Barnes is out there with Miller. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Elfrid Payton. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Payton looking around. Miller finds Barnes. And Barnes gets double teamed. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Barnes. Edwards got 37.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Curry on the money from 12 feet away.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
And so Payton will bring it up for Minnesota. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. So, Greg, you played the point. And create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
And the rejection by Holmes. Here's Curry. And that one, good. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Big time hustle from MP on the break that time. That's what you need from your young fellows.
Timberwolves leading by 21. Mitchell outside. Edwards against MP. Edwards, good. Edwards got 39.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
MP, no good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
An intentional foul committed, but for what? Off the inbound pass. Offensive rebound. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 4 rebounds. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one.
Undefeated for the rest of the season. At least you get some extra rest tonight.
Look, if you want to make the All-Star team, these are the games that you got to bring it. The whole league was watching this one, MP.
I know. I ain't get it done.
I think you know I don't particularly care if you're an All-Star or not. That's not my focus. But if this is something that you want, and I know that it is,
100%.
You can't have any more games like this that we marked as crucial.
I get it. I'll be better.
See that you are.
Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail
out there
and go to work.
Get
ready to light it up tonight.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, this is going to be a high-scoring affair.
And, of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
The special part of MP's game is how spectacular he is under the brightest lights. When he faces high-caliber stars, he turns it up to another level. Fans have come to expect excellence from him against top talent, and I'd be shocked if he wasn't a shoo-in as a top all-star vote getter.
So the Houston starting five. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Thompson out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Shepherd in at the point. Here's Green. And it comes off the front of the rim. Curry against Şengün. The three is up. Shot is good by Curry.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Thompson outside. Back to Green. From downtown. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Thompson. Gets himself open and drills it.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's MP. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pass to Green. Shoots over Curry. Curry with the block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Houston shooting their first free throw this game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
With the drive. And it's Shepherd missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And here's Curry for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 8.
We talk about MP's confidence a lot. There he showed it, pulling up off the dribble and nailing the shot.
And MP throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Takes a 13-footer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware he is the engine of this offense.
Okay, thanks, Allie. The Rockets trail. Pass to Thompson. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Inside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And it's the Lakers on the break. And here's Curry for 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. Second, Houston.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
The open shot by Brooks. The Rockets again can't hit.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
From deep, MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thompson outside. On the wing, Green. From about 16. And he hits the jumper. Green's got 5 now.
I know it's not in vogue right now, but for guys like Green, there are points to be had in that mid-range.
Curry's shot is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
On the wing, Thompson. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Another one falls for Houston.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
Curry, no good.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. That is a dunk contest worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Here's MP. Pass to Hayes. And here's MP. Green covering. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. There's the drive. Rebounded by Green. The Rockets have got 8 of 15 shots to go. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And it's finished off by Thompson as he lays it in. 11 points in the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And here's MP from outside. Curry with another miss. And it's Houston's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And it's Green missing. The Lakers trail. And Curry throws it down.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Shepherd. Now Green. He's covered by Curry. Brooks outside. And here's Thompson. 4-3. Hauled in by Curry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Curry's got 23.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
14 feet away. And it's Shepherd missing.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Takes a 3. MP again. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Şengün, a screen on Doncic. Here's Shepherd. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Shepherd's gotten his second bucket of the game. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Los Angeles. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Hayes. Caruso comes in for Finney-Smith. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. A deep 3 from MP. Eason pulls it in.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Three-pointer Holiday. Offensive rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
Vision coming out for Şengün, seeing the floor better and better.
MP scanning the floor. There's the triple. It's a three-pointer. Curry's got 29.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
A minute 6 left in the first quarter. Count the basket. Curry's got 31 points. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Lakers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
Stolen by MP. To the paint. Oh, deflected. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Thompson. Shot to stop the run, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge.
Second team. It's confirmed.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Kennard's checked in. For Los Angeles, Finney Smith checked in for Holmes, and it's Curry in for Kennard. And here's MP from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Easton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Connect in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He picked up 54 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Outside Whitmore, 5 on the clock. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Whitmore's got 14 points.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter, 4 already for the game.
The 3 from Curry. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Pass to Shepherd. Şengün with it. He's marked by Finney-Smith. His first shot coming late. Şengün, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Right side Curry. Beyond the arc. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. Rockets with a rebound.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Thompson outside. Şengün, the screen. The 3 ball. Thompson, no good. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Curry gets the bucket.
MP works to refine his shooting mechanics every day, and it shows up in his game.
Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Whitmore. Houston shooting 41% in this game. Pass to Şengün. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. From deep, MP. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's into the 40s scoring-wise. Very familiar territory for him.
We've seen him do this a lot. He's almost into the top 5 on the all-time 40-point game list. Green. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Green's got 9.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
MP no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Green, covered by MP. Fades and shoots. Smith no good. The Lakers in the lead. MP inside. Green covering. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Caruso. Caruso's got 3 assists now in this one. And as we get into the meat of the season, teams sometimes have those team-building excursions, RJ. Any favorites you ever participated in?
We had a NAFTA excursion one time. That was a lot of fun. But bowling, seeing a movie, all of those things were fun.
Fires from way outside. The rebound by Shepherd.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Thompson as the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
From deep, MP. The rebound by Shepherd. Shepherd's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. The Rockets trail. A minute 29 left in the first half of basketball. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. So a moment now to see the story for MP.
He's having problems with his shot these days, and the analytics show that with his true shooting percentage headed down in the last 10 games. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned it around quickly, though.
The 3 is up. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Thompson passes to Green. Green to the rack. And it's hammered home by Green.
A vicious finish by Green. Boy, Jalen, this man can get up.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Curry on the take. And MP throws it down.
Oh, man, you want to talk about taking flight? That's exactly what he did, making it.
Yeah? What? need to show you something.